Hi everyone, I hope you are having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for tuning back in. Knowing that you're here tells me that you are invested in your own life, that you are invested in being the best that you can be, and I applaud you for that. Thank you for being here. Right now we are faced with a collective crisis, and of course that brings up waves of emotions that we have to navigate: fear, confusion, grief, all of these big waves that we've never collectively navigated before. And I want to acknowledge that that can be really scary. And I want to say that it's okay to give it some space. It's okay to have it be scary for a moment. And then we have a choice to make. If we want to lead with fear, or if we want to lead with faith and hope and kindness. That's the courageous choice that we all have to make. One thing I know for sure is that we do have the power to control who we are being right now. We cannot control a lot of external factors, but this is one thing that we can control: how we show up, where we place our focus, the thoughts that we choose to cultivate. This is our superpower right now. So here are a few practices that might be supportive to you. Journaling. It's a great way to release some anxiety, to park your thoughts and observations and reflections from the day. Sometimes we simply can't hold space for all of it up here. So that is just a way to put it somewhere else. I call it mind dumping often. Spend time in nature. Get outside, walk, run, play in your yard, whatever opportunities you can create for outdoor time, fresh air, lots of sunshine. It's really good for our souls. Cultivate gratitude. This is really important. Sometimes when we are faced with a sense of crisis or we are faced with a challenge, we focus on what is not going well. Placing focus back on what is going well, what you do have to be grateful for, is a really good way to feel in charge. So there's so many ways to do this. You can do it with a jar, in a journal, on a board, at dinner time, before bedtime. There really are no rules. It's just a really wonderful way to connect back to what is going well, what do I have to be grateful for, and how can I cultivate more of that every day. Find those moments of fun every day, whether it's art projects, cooking, baking, making, fun dinner parties with the people in your home. Make sure you have those moments of fun. Also, connection is really important right now. Making sure that your cup is not empty. So make sure you find those opportunities to connect with your friends, your family via Zoom or FaceTime. And there's so many ways to do it. Happy hours, coffee dates. We can practically do what we do otherwise, just in a virtual format. And lastly, some of us feel overwhelmed with everything that we are navigating. And I think it's very important that we are mindful of where we get our information from. So if you're someone like me who's hypersensitive, like a sponge, and I take everything on and I feel it so intensely, it's really important, I have found, to be mindful of where you're getting your news from. What sources are you choosing? And when do you have to turn it off? There's a conscious choice to make. Is it supporting me, or is it actually making me more anxious? So make sure that you're checking in with that and asking yourself those questions. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day.